Hello there and welcome to your latest Met Office weather forecast for Scotland. It was a fine day for many of us on Saturday, but we now turn our attention towards Storm Floris, which is expected to bring some disruptive winds on Monday. But as we go through this course this evening, a fine end, some late sunshine for many, but out towards the west we've got this band of thicker cloud and outbreaks of rain arriving, so turning pretty murky around the coast of the Western Isles, some fairly widespread hill fog developing as well. And there will be some rain for many, some heavier bursts at times too, pushing in from the west and towards the east, so probably smaller amounts of rain out towards the Lothians and the east coast. But a much milder night to come compared to last night. Temperatures holding up in the teens Celsius for many and quite a humid feel developing as we go towards the morning. So we start the day on Sunday on a pretty cloudy, overcast and claggy note, a lot of low cloud, mist and hill fog. And there will be some outbreaks of rain as well. Still one or two heavier bursts potentially possible, but an improvement as we go through the course of the day. And by the end of the morning, many places see much brighter skies. A scattering of showers, yes, and perhaps a few heavy ones, but all places will see some warm sunny spells as well. By the afternoon, the heavier showers probably across northeastern parts of Scotland, especially parts of Fife, Angus and Aberdeenshire. And here we could well see one or two thunderstorms later in the day. But in that warm sunshine, we should see temperatures up to 21 or 22 degrees. But there will, however, be a much more of a breeze compared to on Saturday, coming in from the west, so the western coast are somewhat cooler. So into tomorrow evening, and still a few showers around at first, but turning to become mostly dry actually through Sunday evening with fairly lengthy clear skies, but it's not going to last. Out towards the west, here are the first signs of Storm Floris moving in, so turning wet through the early hours of Monday morning, some pretty heavy rain arriving by dawn across the Western Isles. And as we go through Monday, that band of heavy rain sweeps eastwards across most of Scotland, potentially 40-50 millimetres of rain building up across the high ground in the north and the west through the course of the day. So some localised flooding is possible. However, it's the strong winds that are more of a concern. So a very unseasonably windy day for the time of year. Winds potentially gusting up to 85 miles per hour in the most exposed spots, but even across inland low-lying areas, 50 miles an hour, maybe 60 miles per hour, enough to cause some disruption and damage. Temperatures unremarkable, 16 to 20 degrees Celsius, but obviously feeling quite a bit cooler in those very strong winds. So having a closer look at the winds then through the course of Sunday night and more especially on Monday, it's going to be probably the west coast that sees the strongest winds, up to 85 mile per hour gusts in the most exposed spots, but widely gale force winds, unseasonably strong for the time of year, and we could well see some power interruptions, some large waves as well around the coasts. And so certainly it's worth staying tuned to the forecast as we go through the next few days. Some pretty severe weather on the way.